Hello, this is my pitch for my app that I designed called UniTime. Starting off by introducing UniTime, this app is a fun time management app for students of all ages, but mainly aimed at the ages of 18 to 25-year-olds studying at university. With my client, Sarah Chen, she struggles the most with balancing her work, education, socialising and her own time. However, UniTime is here to help change these things. Our mission is to empower students to take control of time and live a more balanced, fulfilling life. It's not just about scheduling tasks and obligations, it's also there to support you for things like money, friendships, and mental health. If you like the sound of this, please carry on listening. For UniTime, the design requirements that I decided that I needed to include, starting with, was appealing user interface throughout the whole app. This means that it engages the user to want to carry on using this app, as the more aesthetically pleasing it is, the more they want to use it. Moving on from that, it's having a functional page for every page that's used, including search facility, profile page, student planners, notifications, messenger, and many more, which you'll see when we go through the app later on. Moving on to the user needs, I realised that the user needs things such as good time management, including calendars, study support and reminders, as well as money support, social activities and messengers for other students to contact each other within the app. So here we have the persona for my client I based this app off, who is Sarah Chen. She is a 20-year-old exchange student from Beijing and is studying at Manchester University doing English. She struggles with time management, workload stress and social life, and she needs opportunities to connect with her peers around her in an easier way without being stressed and her days being too full she can't have time to herself. As well as this, she also needs some support with mental health and money, which ties in with her workload and having to work part-time to afford living in England. Next up, we have the user journey. We have the scenario, which is where Sarah gets home from a long day of learning and working, as well as socialising with friends, and she needs to get some rest and she needs something to help her organise her life in a better way. The expectations of this is to relax and find an app where it can benefit her life and time management skills all around. You can see that she has busy days starting from 7:30am earliest to around 9 to 10 in the evening latest. You can see from when she got home in the evening and she downloaded this app, she said that this is going to help her future assignments. It was an easy registration and easy use of the whole app. There's a lot of help on here that fits her needs and expectations, and she can also speak to other students, which benefits her as well, as it's easier to connect with people on this app than it is on other platforms. Overall, this user journey shows that she had a positive feedback and response to the app named UniTime. So next up, we have the main competitor of my app named UniTime, and this is called Trello. Trello is a task and time management app, not just for students, but for everyone. We can see here that some of the strengths include flexible time management, visual organisation and collaboration features. However, there are some weaknesses, which include steep learning curves, limited time tracking features and limited task hierarchy. Next, we have a user flow, which I created on Figma. This is to show how to navigate through the app and how to get from start to beginning for the user. You can see on the left-hand side the shapes, which symbolise which part means what. So here you can see that we start on the welcome page, moving through to the sign-in page. You then go through the preferences, about us, moving on to then the main page, which is the info hub. The info hub has 6 buttons on it which navigate you to different pages within the app. However, if this is too difficult for you, or you'd rather just do it more specifically, you can go onto the next page after the info hub and go to the search bar. From here, you can click onto something specifically and find where you want to go more precisely. From there, you can go through the app however you'd like, and then it leads you to the logout page, which is also on the profile page, which then takes you back to the beginning. Next up, this is the link to my app in Figma called UniTime. In this, you'll be able to see all of the editing process from start to beginning of how I created my app. As this, you'll be able to see it actually in its working progress when you press the play button at the top right corner. Here we have the Get Started page of my app UniTime. From here, it takes you to the Why to Use UniTime and then the key features of the app. From here, it takes you to the sign into your account. Of course, if you have an account, you can move on. If not, you can create an account at the bottom. Do so like that. Move on, and it takes you to the choose your language. I'm English, so I'm going to be choosing English in this case. Continuing on with the About Us page. From here, it takes you to the main page of the app, which is the Info Hub. From here, you have 6 links to each main page in the app. You have the calendar, messenger, study planner, motivation, mental health links, and money links. I'll show you quickly how to do so. So you have an empty calendar, and then you have the full one. You have a messenger, which you can then talk to your friends on, like so. You have a study planner, which is where you can create your profile if you don't have one already. And then you have the class schedule and the map of your campus. From here, you have the motivation link, which is quotes of the day from other students. You then have links to mental health support, links to money support, and as well at the bottom, you have a nav bar, which is the search bar here. This also takes you to every page that you can go onto, as well as a reminders page, messengers page again, profile page, so on and so forth. From here, you can then log out from here, or you can go onto your profile and log out, and it takes you back to the sign-in page like so. Thank you for listening and watching. I hope you enjoy my app, UniTime.